Now an update for all you anglers out there. The St. Joseph River is running red hot with steelhead trout right now.
However, that hasn't always been the case. In fact, steelheads aren't even native to Michiana.
Trout and salmon hatchery programs make it all possible to reel in these fish without having to travel out west.
Yeah, 16 News Now reporter Jack Springate joins us live to take us through a day in the life of one of the DNR workers who stocks the St. Joseph River with these fish. So what did you learn when you visited the Bodine Fish Hatchery, Jack?
Yeah, well, it's not a glamorous job, but it is one of the reasons some people can catch trout and salmon hundreds of miles away from their native streams. The staff at Bodine makes sure these fish are not only ready for the long swim out to Lake Michigan, but also for the upstream swim back home. It's not quite the deadliest catch.
Got a couple more to go.
But you could call it the slipperiest. These steelhead trout started their journey back here at the Bodine State Fish Hatchery in Mishawaka, where DNR staff raised them from eggs for the past 15 months.
The spawning habitat in the Great Lakes region is not suitable for natural reproduction. You know, these fish evolved in pristine mountains waters of the Pacific Northwest. You just don't have that here. So it's kind of hatchery based.
18.8. Once all the tails are tallied, the fish loaded in this truck will head to one of the stocking sites along the St. Joe River to start their life in the wild.
Now the intent is that they will hang out in the river till about the end of April, beginning of May. And during that time they will imprint to the scent of the St. Joseph River before out migrating to Lake Michigan.
The trout and salmon spend 2 to 3 years maturing on the lake, which is why some of the fish from hatcheries in the Hoosier State can be caught as far up as Wisconsin and the UP. Here's some of the trout our photojournalist Tyler Woods caught off the coast of Michigan City. The fish that don't find themselves on the wrong end of a fishing rod on the lake will find their way back to the St. Joseph River. They'll have to navigate upstream through a series of dams at 5 different locations along the river. They have to go through fish ladders like this one in South Bend to make it to the next part of their journey. This gives researchers a chance to monitor fish populations by tracking which ones swim by this window using a camera.
We can count the number of fish species that are moving. We do some fin clips so we can identify specific strains or stocks of fish. So we can kind of evaluate how well they're surviving and doing.
Using this info, Indiana Fish and Wildlife counted more than 7,000 steelhead swimming through their fish ladders last month. With all those fish out there, here are some of the best spots to find them in St. Joseph County. DNR staff told me some of their favorite places to fish are near the shallow gravel beds in Leaper Park and Central Park, just to name a few. And one big reminder before you head out to the river, you need to have a fishing license. Most people only have to pay $23 for the basic license and an extra $11 for the trout and salmon stamp here in Indiana. I'll have more information on other types of licenses in this story on our website. But for now, I'm going fishing, guys.
All right. Well, you're not quite dressed for it, but...
Let me off the hook. How about that?
Oh, very good. Jack Springate, the singer there. Thank you, Jack. Turning now.